Hello everybody, SirMonkeySuit here, back again with Parasyte. We're on episode 2 right now, and in the last episode, aliens is what it is. They are little fucking worm things that come out of an egg and immediately want to go for a living host's brain, take it over, learn the human race, learn exactly what it's all about, learn different things, and that's pretty much all we know about the aliens, essentially. They do say that they fail if they don't manage to make it to specifically a human brain. That's the interesting bit, is that it's not see, that's why I think there's like a higher sort of a more intelligent alien species that or maybe they were once like these little fucking burrowing worm things, but they essentially send out these new ones to sort of learn about a species. And I think, you know, if you're going to Earth, the one you want to learn about is humans, because last episode, like, one took over a dog and it also said that it failed. Obviously the one that's in Shinichi's hand failed because it didn't manage to get to the brain because Shinichi stopped it in time. But it did mature in the guy's arm, so now his arm is like property of property of this alien, who's kind of cute. Yeah, he's kind of cute. He's quite funny. I quite like him. So yeah. So I don't know how. I don't know what kind of story we're going to get from this. I have a feeling it's probably going to be like, I don't know, searching for other aliens that are in here, in the world, I guess. Like, that's what I feel like it's going to be like. So, because I don't know what else it could like possibly be about. And I have a feeling that like it's going to be every alien sort of for themselves, like a survival of the fittest type deal. Judging from that one encounter that they had last episode, I guess like. I guess it's just going to be survival of the fittest, because or it could only be for like aliens that fail. Like, if they fail, then clearly they were never like good enough in the first place, I guess, so they're kind of like, they just kind of get dealt with. You know what I mean? It'll be interesting to see if that's the case, but yeah, without further ado, we are going to get into episode 2 of Parasyte, so let's go. Okay, episode 2. Oh god. Alright, so Miggy is the name that we're going with. Okay. Morano as well. I don't know why is she asking if he was Shinichi? Like, why did she ask that? Because that's a strange thing to ask, unless she already knows what's up. It's just a strange thing to ask. Like, if someone was to ask you, like somebody who already knows you, like, and they said what? Like, if they were looking at me and they said, you know, are you Zappy? I'd be like, yeah. I don't look any further than you need to go into that. I'm just called Zappy now, so that's what we're going with. The fucking masturbation scene. That was great. That was so funny. Because he's trying to learn about it, isn't he? So, to him, it's like, it's just a thing. You know, it's not like anything embarrassing or anything like that. But he's just, oh god. Ah, it's nuts. That was nuts. Okay, so they specialize in cannibalism, but yeah, they have an interesting perspective on how like humans are the bad ones, and it, like, you know what I mean, like what they're doing is pretty much fine and justified, like relative to what humans do. I guess the aliens kind of see it as a sort of, you know, we're only affecting like our own species. You know what I mean? Like, they almost see themselves as not aliens, but what they become. You know what I mean? Like, so if it takes over a dog, they see themselves as a dog. If it takes over a human, they see themselves as a human. You know what I mean? So this species, like, it's like having an identity crisis. Like, they don't have one. They don't have their own like original identity. They have to take something else's. And I guess once they do that, they're sort of almost like destined to be like to do what that species would do. So if they became humans, if like one, oh shit, drop my pen. If one became a male human and the other one became a female human, they could mate. I guess that's what it was. Like, I guess that's what it was implying there at the end. I'm just wondering how that would work. Like, if they were to do it, and let's say they were going to do it the human way, what would come out? Like, what would be the result? I wonder. Because surely it couldn't be like a human or even an alien. I guess it would be an alien, but like, I'm just wondering how it would look. I don't know if the DNA from the human that they took over is still there. I imagine it must be. I don't know. It's interesting though. Yeah, the idea that like they specialize in cannibalism, they have that interesting perspective of we only fuck with our own kind. Like, you know, yeah, we're cannibals, but you know what I mean, we don't go around you know, killing like other species or that like animals and shit like that for our own benefit, essentially. So to them, what they're doing isn't all that bad. It's just their kind of life cycle, I guess, is what they do. You know what I mean? But yeah, there seemed to be like something with like more than one alien can inhabit a body. I mean, that could have possibly been just like a ploy to, so that like that guy could easily take out like them both, I guess. But I don't know. Something tells me what he was saying was true. Because I don't understand why he would have said like 100, like if you join me, we could live to like 140 years. Which is interesting, I guess. I don't know, like where would he have got that from? Because I'm thinking like, what, 140 years, I don't know, maybe he's looking at the human average of it being like, what, maybe 70 years or something. So you multiply that by having a second one in there in a human body, and it goes to what? It goes to double that and goes to 140 years. Or we're talking about the lifespan of the actual alien at this point. I don't know. If that's the case, then how many can inhabit like one body? I don't know. Anyway, also if Miggy's like species are cannibals, I mean, I guess he says specialize in cannibals, so I guess it's not like, you know, it's fine if they don't do it, I guess, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not like they have to do it, I guess. So I was just wondering, I wrote down, if they are cannibals, does it not bother him that Shinichi is eating like just all that shit? But I guess it doesn't, right? I guess not. Because the thing is, he's eating for two, isn't he? So I was just wondering. But yeah, they are showing things where, like, you know, they're showing the cruel side of humans, like that thing with the cat there and throwing stones at it. You know what I mean? To portray that to like us, the viewers, sort of the aliens' perspective of it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, humans are capable of being dicks. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're definitely pointing that out. And Murano changing to Shinichi's left hand as well, like almost like just sense that, wait a minute, I'm not sure about this hand. And then it said it again. It said that she asked him if he was Azuki. Who is it? Azuki something? Azuki Shin. I know it's Shinichi, but is it as? I don't want to say Azuku because that's fucking Deku. I'm wondering if it's. It was something like that anyway. But yeah, she asked again, "Are you Shinichi?" Along with moving from the right hand, which is the one that Migi's in, to the left. I don't know. It's just a weird thing to say to somebody, innit? She must know something, but I don't know. But I'm interested anyway. I'm definitely interested in this series because it's like, I think it's got a good mix of like what could be serious shit with some definitely some comedy there. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe the comedy might wear off after it's, because the funny thing is that Migi's learning, like he's learning things. So when it comes to like, masturbation and whatnot and shit like that, and erections and shit, you know what I mean? Like, once he learns all of that and all of the new stuff, then I guess, you know what I mean, it's kind of harder to find the comedy in it. But you know what I mean? I just like I like Migi's like sort of very blank, like straight outlook on things, where he just doesn't understand any of it. So it's whatever. It's funny. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. So yeah, that was all I'm going to be talking about for Parasyte this week. So we'll pick up episode 3 and 4.